Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Gaming Quitte, the most delicious Quitte of them all. Today we're going to take a quick look at the upcoming Gala Dragalia banner in Dragalia Lost, featuring Gala Reborn Jeanne the Arc and Ryszarda, which I will just call Ryza in this video. It's shorter and also her name in the Japanese version, so why not? Let's talk about Jeanne the Arc first, which is just called Jeanne for some reason. The name would probably have been too long otherwise. She's a light dragon and increases the user's max HP by 10% with her dragon skill Holy Crusade. It deals 5 hits totaling in 1650% damage. The skill also has the effect that if you're targeting an enemy, she will use the skill when the shapeshift time runs out, so no matter if the skill gauge is empty or not, she's gonna use it. Her abilities give light units a 70% strength buff. Every time you fill the dragon gauge by 10%, Jeanne adds 30% to the damage modifier for 45 seconds against shadow attuned enemies and foes that have no element attunement. The second buff only activates when your skill gauge fills by 10% and will activate again for 5 seconds. It also does not stack. Jeanne seems to be a solid dragon which could help units survive longer, especially since you use dragon form in Tartarus fight quite a lot. It also helps that in this fight, the dragon gauge gets filled quite often, helping activate her second ability. I feel like she might be a viable option besides Thor and Daikokuten. I don't think she will be better than those two when it comes to damage, but I wouldn't mind being surprised with a different outcome either. She seems solid, but not really necessary if you have the other dragons I mentioned. But she's also extremely pretty, so I wish I could summon for her simply for collection purposes, but I have to save up sadly. With Ryza, we are finally getting a new not limited 5-star lance. She's the first 5-star light lance since Annalie. That's over 2 years of not getting a new not limited 5-star light lance. The only other lances we got after Annalie were Halloween Alisan, Hunter Vanessa and Sharina. All of them are limited. So it's cool to see that Cygames remembered we kinda need another light lance unit in the permanent pool. Her first skill, Clement's Punishment, is very straightforward. It deals 3 hits, each dealing 720% damage. This means she deals up to 2160% damage with her skill and also inflicts Flashburn. It's also her shareable skill with a skill cost of 5. Feel like this might become a nice shareable Flashburn inflictor on other units, since the skill costs of it when it's shared aren't too high, actually. With her second skill, Lentis Oracle, Ryza restores her own HP and grants herself the Raphael's Embrace effect. Raphael is her sigil-bound dragon, by the way, which we have not seen yet. The effect lasts for 30 seconds, increases the critical rate by 15% and grants knockback immunity. It does also not stack. The recovery is not too shabby to be honest, but we'll see why it's like that in a second. Her core ability is the standard Lance co-op, increasing HP by 15%. Her chain co-ability is a bit more interesting, increasing strength by 8% for 15 seconds whenever a unit's HP is restored. Now we're getting to the real meat of her kit, and view boy, it's a long text. Let me try to summarize it a little bit. So Ryza is a sigil user, which means she gains the locked sigil debuff at the start of the quest. This grants Ryza a unique force strike that doesn't deal any damage, but activates the Raphael's Steel effect. This increases her strength by 15% and her attack rate by 10%. Every time her HP is restored, the sigil timer goes down by 30 seconds and an additional 15 seconds if the restored HP is 1000 or more. The effect won't activate for 20 seconds again. Once the sigil is gone, Ryza gains the sigil released effect, which gives her another combo at the end of her standard combo, just like with Pinon for example. This additional combo has 3 stages, and at stage 3 the attack can also dispel buffs. So basically, if you heal yourself or have a healer on your team, you can shorten the time it takes to release the sigil. Ryza is a curse res unit and has another ability which supports the whole team except herself. Every time she takes damage, she grants the other team members a life shield equal to 30% of her maximum HP. This only activates when the sigil is released though, it won't activate again for 30 seconds once it did. So Ryza's role is a defense unit and her kit also completely shows this. If you play her expecting some insane damage, I think you might be a little bit disappointed. Although her damage mod is pretty nice and we'll have to see what the numbers are on her auto attacks. Her healing herself and granting herself knockback immunity makes her third ability, where she gives others a life shield, a pretty cool combo. The Tartarus fight is a bit longer usually, so it's not even bad that she has a sigil mechanic that takes a little while to activate. The only problem is that since Tartarus nerfs healing for a while when the fight starts, she can make use of the additional 15 seconds that can get cut by getting more than 1000 HP healed. It's going to be interesting to see how strong her standard attacks can get with the sigil, like I said. Maybe she will be way more powerful with them, just like it is with Pinon. A lance combo is also usually pretty quick, so using the stronger auto attacks might not even be that difficult. I'm very excited to see her in action, but sadly I won't be the one using her since I won't summon on this banner. Maybe she comes home with a daily deal, but I kinda doubt that. Since this is not a limited unit, there's no real need to summon, but with her being on raid up, of course, this is going to be the best chance to get her for a while. Except for the fact that Ryszarda will also appear in the next showcase, where we will probably get Ferris and Gabriel too, and focus units are actually easier to snipe on a non-Gala banner. So if you really want to try for her, or if you just want to also have the other units, I guess you should wait until the next banner drops. If you're new to the game, then I would say maybe the Gala summons might be better for you, so you can snipe some off-focus 5 stars too. And well, yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it and it helped you, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Tell me in the comments below if you're going to summon on this banner, and join our Discord to talk about the new units when they drop. If you want to watch me play games on Twitch, well then follow me at twitch.tv/gaming_Quitte to get notified when I go live. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!